the first one is that a producer has to be able to define what their behaviors are going to be. If you're an agency principal listening to this, that's on you to teach them what you want and how you want them to do that. And if you're a producer on here and you haven't done that, that's a big problem. Like, what are you doing? What are you holding yourself accountable to if you don't have a daily list of set behaviors that you're using? And so how you get to that is really kind of easy. If you're any good at all in math, then you can do this. Figure out what you want to make every year. You know, how much salary do I want to make? How much income do I want to have come into my household so that I can provide for my family and buy stuff that I like when I want it and live comfortably and financially free? And determine what that number is. And then you just work backwards from there, right? You know what your commission split is. You know how much revenue you have to write in order to get to your earnings. And then you start tracking back and back and back. The first one is, how many people do you have to pitch to in order to close a deal? How many people do you have to do marketing drops to in order to get the opportunity to pitch to them? And you need to define how many of each of those things you need to do on an annual basis and then divide it back into monthly and yearly. And you're going to figure out pretty quickly that you can have a defined set of behaviors that you can do every single week that will lead to success. This is not a difficult industry for us to be in. The problem is people are inherently lazy. They don't want to make the phone calls. They don't want to do the marketing drops. And they're going to give you a bunch of excuses about how they're not comfortable doing that or it's not something that they like. But at the end of the day, why are you in the industry if you're not willing to do those things? So those are the things you have to do. Now, the beauty of it is, in commercial insurance, we have the ability to go in and we pick who we want to represent. I don't have to rely on inbound leads unless I want to. I don't have to rely on digital marketing unless I want to. Those are certainly tools that we have in our toolbox. But if I wanted to be just gut level honest with you, my number one chances of success as a commercial producer in the middle market is for me to create a leads list, do research on those leads, and go out and knock on those doors, have conversations, and ultimately write business.